Okay, very good morning. Now, where was I? Good morning. Hope this blows the cobwebs out. If that hasn't woke you up, I don't know what will. Now, earlier this morning, watching ever more underscroll NUFC. and I was shocked. Apparently, James Strafford is not coming. He's going back to City. And a special shout out as well to a Geordie legend, Gaza. Paul Gascoigne. Apparently, he has been rushed to hospital. So I wish him all the best. And it was saying in the article, he's 58. So he's the same age as me. Mind you, he went on to massive and huge success. So yes, a lot of mayhem. Keeper we've been chasing. Now going elsewhere. How many have we got? How many we got? We got 25. Thank you very much. Whoa, that 25 just dropped. Like a stone. Bush. Now, so sit in my favourite corner. Right, Who have we got today? Uh, he's 78,000 billion years old. Not quite, Callum. But, yeah. Good morning. Sounds like you missed a note. Yeah, these things happen. I once saw a guitar player in a concert, and one of his strings went bang, and he just looked down and saw this wire like doing that, and it was recently, and he's very, very famous. That's not what I said. Sounds like when you miss a note on the Guitar Hero. That's a game. That was with I may get this wrong. Sure, that was PlayStation, where you had the guitar with you put your fingers on certain. I didn't like that version, no, but it was there. I know lots of people did, and lots of people also liked the other game as well, Rockstar game. Right. Anyway, thank you all for being here on this wonderful Monday morning. However, Newcastle United seems to be in a bit of a shambles at this moment in time. Watching young Adam Pearson, Matty Renton, and Evermore, on NUFC, just to name, a couple, dropping a name couple there. But yeah, why is Newcastle going through turmoil? Why? Why is that happening? And deals on all over YouTube for Alexander Isak maybe going to Liverpool. Why is this all happening? But yeah, it is what it is. Yesterday, I was working with windsurf. So yeah, there's testing to be done all the way through the next multiple days on Seeking New, Geordie Nation, and the new one. And then I will switch attention to the Mighty Magpie. And that will be a 10-minute video. So yeah. There's 31 of you here. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you. And yeah, so Adam was saying that we're going to be flying across to Asia, and I know there is a few of the YouTube channels. Lee from Newcastle Fans TV, he's going out there. Don't know about Rubenstein, not sure with Matty Renton whether they're going out there or not. People have said that John Sinclair might be going out there of John Sinclair TV. So shout out to all of those wonderful YouTube channels as well. You look like a grave digger. Oh, dearie me, Chris. Hi, Paul. I have a question. You mentioned a woman co-host. Yeah, yeah. Obviously very real, and close by as well. From the Leicester area, and it's not like a co-host. I'm bringing her into Seeking You. It won't be, well, you might see her on YouTube, mate. But yeah, it's for Seeking You. Uh, will you be departing for foreign shores? If I get my passport sorted out, yes. Um, the I'm not far from a place called East Midlands Airport. Well, that's the hope, Bok Bok. Yeah, that's the hope. Um, so there is a date set for end of the month, and that's meaning me travelling down to Leicester. But yeah, looking forward to it. No, I'm not going to tell you the gossip. Because nothing has happened yet. But the one thing I am looking forward to, fingers crossed, if it all works out, is get my passport sorted out so that when Newcastle United are in Champions League action, I can do two videos. The video before the game, wherever we are, and then just after the match. You tell me you've seen her via. Well, there's a lady, and yeah, I'm going to be meeting her shortly. Not via webcam, no, in person, taking her for a meal. There you go, trouser press. There you go. You know, you come in here, yeah, and you're saying just daft things, man. Yeah, I've seen that. It's just um, obviously, you know, real woman, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Watch out, meeting women on the internet. It did not turn out, and it did. It turned out. Oh yeah, Jeremy. Yeah, this one's a real woman. Yeah, real. Mm. But the last person. Uh, how old is she? Over 40. Um, not sure if she's 40 or 41, but yeah, she proved it. Deary me, man. I don't ask all of these women. Yeah, I need to see your birth certificate, your driving license. Doesn't work that way, man. No. But yeah, that's a positive. Um, there's obviously um, stuff coming later this week, and I'm looking forward to it. This is absolutely going. This is absolutely going well. Well, I'm pleased you think so, Callum. You know, get the first date out the road. Find out like what kind of food um, she likes and things that she likes to do. So yeah, and the hope is this, and it's just a hope that we get along. If we get along, then we build on it. What if she supports? Oh man, come on, Jeremy. Look, there's a lot of ladies I speak to who support Chelsea. Some support Liverpool. One supports Manchester United. There's a few support Leeds. We're all, um, we all support different teams. That's a big age gap. So why does it? Why is it? Does it matter? Huh? Or does it just matter to you? Because it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, of course she is. Well, I think I'll stick you on her. Yeah, there you go. Bayern Munich's much better. Yeah, well, Bayern Munich is a good team. Very good team. Yeah. Who we going to be playing in Europe, couldn't tell you. But I want the players to give their best. That's very grown up. You could never date a woman who supports. Why not? I don't like look at it that way, Jeremy. I never have. Take some really and hi to a Liverpool fan. Hey, London is not blue. London is red. London is not white. Eh? What? London's multicultural, man. There's loads of different cultures in London. Damn. No. Liverpool fan. No. Not going to take any baby oil. What use would baby oil be like on a day? Do you know what I mean? Now I'm just going to take me, and at the end of the day, see if we have a good, fun day, and then see if it goes any further. No, it's not on the first date, Bob. No, not on the first date. Thank you, LFC fan 200. What do you think should pay the bill? It's a hot topic. Or who do you think? Well, considering I'm the one that's asking, I'm going to be paying. I've asked like what kind of food, etc. Take her for a spin in the Mondeo. Can't. It has to pass its MOT first. Then I can take her for a spin in it. Because Leicester in Nottingham aren't far apart, which is a very good positive. But yeah, once I get the car sorted out, then yes, can take her for a spin. What? Backseat? You gotta be kidding me. I tried that one years ago. Not very comfortable. It matters to a woman the age gap. Why does it matter? I mean, to be honest, doesn't matter to me. I'm on social media. That's how we met. And what's my favourite club? That one there. I'm branded. Yeah, that's my favourite club. I've just said social media. Yeah, social media. We can talk to people in anywhere on social media. Sometimes you get lucky. They're right next door. Sometimes they're in the next estate over, the next village, town, sort of thing. Why would you? What? Ib, calm down. It's a date, and I'm going to enjoy the date. But calm down. Now today, I'm going to be looking at what's in windsurf. Have that finished. And then find out where that's going to go. Oops, I'll put the kettle on, right? We will get there. Apologies for the kettle being on. I'm out to drink the coffee. For those of you who are wondering, yeah, well, this isn't. It was Highland Spring. It was. There's about 20 bottles of it, but they've all been drunk. So this is just water. That's to keep hydrated. Oh yes, yes. I looked at something yesterday, and it is a cream. The cream is in a tub, which is about that big. And that tub is £66. So you will be seeing that on future live videos. Well, I'll have like a spot here, a spot there, and I'll be rubbing it in. Okay? Abe is saying, hope you don't. Just remember, it's a scam. That's because someone you should listen to other people. If it happens, I'll give you £10 in a super chat. If it's successful, did you mean, Abe? Is that what you mean? If I am successful, then you're going to put a £10 super chat. Was that? Am I correct in what I'm thinking? But here's the plan. One second while I stir this coffee. Right. Part of the plan is this. Do live streams on Geordie Nation for a few hours, do my videos here for the time I do my videos, which is normally 11:30 and 7 p.m. unless there is something that like comes in, which happened yesterday when Matty Renton of Magpie Channel did a video. I'll come on. So there could be 3, there could be 2. There'll normally be 2. That'll be 11:30 and 7 p.m. And then there will be jumping over onto Seeking You, do live on there, jump from there to Geordie Nation, do a live there, as well as promotionals, which is the promotional videos are going to be yeah, and looking at I was going to say something there, but I forgot what it was. Now, there's 22 people here. And what I want to say is this. Paul Gascoigne is in hospital. I said it, I spoke about him earlier. But Paul Gascoigne is 58, same age as me. And he has had an epic career. Now living in the south, it's warmer than it is up north. And hopefully he comes from the hospital safely. Because, you know, he's a Geordie legend. Now, with James Strafford not happening, we need 5 players at Newcastle United. 5 definite players. So, who are they going to be? Who are these incoming players going to be? Not sure myself, but I said in the live the other night, we need 5 to, because our squad is bare bones. And Sean Longstaff's gone to Leeds. Made my neighbour happy because my neighbour supports Leeds. So yeah. Anyway, the sun is shining outside. Very little wind. Now, chat seems to have frozen again. I'll see about updating YouTube and try and find out why chat has frozen. Bit bizarre, but never mind. And the hope is Alexander Isak meets up with the squad for these up and coming games. Get him a new contract sorted out, and please get some new players in. And to those I have mentioned, fellow YouTube channels, let's hope we all grow to 100,000 new subscribers. So as chat seems to be like locked and loaded, nothing's moving. I'm going to end this at 12:05. Thank you all for coming in. Much appreciated. Lots of work to do on the laptop. Testing. So, yeah, I'm going to take that call and thank you all for coming in.